Okay, good day everyone. So today I'll be doing a 5 minutes crash course for chapter 6, differentiation. Okay, so this one will be quite important because it will be related to your assignment, and also it's also related to chapter 7, integration, and they are also quite heavily emphasized in your exam lah. Okay, so it's just a very short, how to say, a very short video, okay, to at least draw your attention on the fundamentals, the most critical part lah. Okay, so it's very very short, so hopefully that you understand this and it will make your life easier in your assignment as well as your lecture. Okay, so the first part is calculate the gradient of a curve. All right, so the most common part when we talk about differentiation, right, okay, is when you see this apostrophe, okay, the after f, okay, you see this apostrophe is also known as prime. Okay, so what does this tells us? Okay, is asking us to actually, like, for example, okay, if the fx equals to x to the power n, okay, and it asks us to, let's say, differentiate. Okay, whenever you have this sign, right, okay, it's usually the question will ask you to differentiate. Okay, hence the chapter name, differentiation. Okay, so sorry, it's actually from here. Okay, ask you to differentiate this, then you have to put an f apostrophe and then x. So then we apply the formula lah. Basically is to for example, okay, let's say for example this one is fx, okay, equals to x3. Okay, so if you ask us to differentiate this one, okay, to differentiate, okay, just put d, differentiate, so we put an apostrophe f, x equals to, this 3 is an n, okay, represented by n, so we bring it forward 3, x, okay, then 3 minus 1 becomes 2, so basically it's 3x to the power 2. Okay, it's that simple. All right, the expression of differentiated fx is called derived function, and the process of going from fx to f prime x, okay, you can also call it prime, is called differentiation. Okay, so that is one of the most important part in this chapter 6 lah. Okay, so we move on to the next slide. Okay, so first order derivative, okay, also known as the, if you see like one apostrophe here, it basically means one, okay, first order, okay, because there's only one. Okay, afterwards we will learn the second derivative. Okay, so this one I've already explained. So basically, this one is your n, right? Okay, so if you want to differentiate this part, okay, basically you put 100 x 100 minus 1, so you should get this one. Okay, same thing as this. Okay, if you ask to differentiate this, negative 4 in the front, x negative 4 minus 1, so negative negative, you plus, become negative 5. Okay, so it's actually that easy lah. Okay, so the very important is to understand the fundamental, then eventually we'll there will be a bit more, slightly more difficult part, okay, which we will go through together, okay, in the tutorial as well as in the examples. Okay, just get this one, understand this part first. All right. Okay, then we move on to second derivative. Okay, so you can see this one is the first derivative, this one is the second. You see there's a 2 apostrophe on the top, okay, means second derivative. And sometimes first derivative can be, they can write it as such also, like dy dx. Okay, if you see like dy dx are actually the meaning is the same. Okay, means that is a there are some slight difference but for your case you just don't have to kind of like know the difference that detail, because you guys are not mathematic. You're not major in mathematics. You just kind of like need to understand that dy dx is very similar to f prime x. Okay, and then second derivative, you write it as d2 y dx 2 goes to something like this. Okay, so you can see dy dx can be also used as an alternative to the first derivative of fx. Okay. Okay, so how do we actually differentiate the second order derivative? Okay, so it's actually the same. So for example, here we have this formula, we have this function, and then dy dx. Okay, the first derivative is basically you get your 7 to the front, 4 x 7 minus 1. Okay, so you should get the same lah, 28 x 6. Okay, that is the first derivative. Now for the second, we just do it the second time. Okay, 2 times. So based on this one, we 6 to the front, 28 x 6 minus 1. Okay, then the answer should be this one, 168 x to the power 5. Okay, so that's how we calculate the first order derivative and second order. Okay, so that's basically it. Okay, then application of differentiation in when we use this. How do we actually use it in real life? Okay, is to calculate marginal revenue, for example. Okay, and also marginal cost. Okay, TR stands for total revenue. Okay, this one is a total revenue. This one quantity. Okay, this one is total cost. This one is quantity also. It's the same quantity. Okay, so that's it. I don't want to kind of overwhelm you guys with information. I just want to kind of build your confidence first. At least you understand first order derivative and second order derivative, the symbols, what it represent. That is actually more than enough. Okay, then we explore more during the lectures lah. Okay, so I hope that helps. Okay, have a nice weekend.